Starbucks has skyrocketed from being a single coffee bean shop in Seattle to a multi-billion-dollar company with over 30,000 locations worldwide. And while they faced many setbacks, Starbucks' story shows us that sometimes change isn't a bad thing.
A large black coffee.
A what?
Large black coffee.
Do you mean a venti?
No, I mean a large.
He means a venti.
What do Americans love more than food? You guessed it, coffee. Many Americans indulge in the over 87,000 possible drink combinations that Starbucks has to offer daily. Starbucks started as a coffee bean shop at Pike Place Market, Seattle in 1971. Founders Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel and Gordon Bowker had learned the art of roasting coffee beans from the father of the American coffee industry, Alfred Peet. A decade later, Starbucks had grown to 5 coffee shops. But the demands for roasted coffee beans and canned instant coffee began to fall, so business growth became stagnant. But all this changed when a kitchen appliance salesman, Howard Schultz, walked into the store and was amazed at the coffee bean's exquisite aroma and the store's ambience. Schultz was hooked, and after a year of convincing the founders to let him join the company, Howard Schultz became the Director of Sales and Marketing in 1982. In 1983, while on a business trip to Milan, Italy, Schultz experienced baristas making coffee done to order while customers relaxed and enjoyed the soothing scenery as they waited to be served. When Schultz returned, he pitched the idea that Starbucks should expand and start brewing coffee. But his proposal was rejected, as the founders of Starbucks had become comfortable with their earnings. Shortly after, Schultz founded his own coffee company, Il Giornale, which offered Italian brewed coffee. A few years later, Starbucks had fallen into financial difficulties. Schultz, with his team of investors, bought Starbucks for $3.8 million and merged Starbucks with Il Giornale to create a brand of brewed coffee houses that focused on also being a community gathering spot. Within 5 years, Starbucks had grown to a stunning 165 shops, and Schultz took the company public. This rapid success led to expansion, and by the year 1996, there were 1,015 shops across the US. The first international Starbucks was placed in Tokyo, Japan. And after achieving much success, Schultz stepped down as CEO in June 2000, but remained the company's chief global strategist. Between the years 2000 to 2007, Starbucks locations quadrupled, creating on average 1,500 stores a year. In Santa Fe Spring, California alone, there were 560 stores within a 25-mile radius. However, even though Starbucks had grown enormously, the values of the company began to change. They started to focus more on profit instead of the customer experience and service which had made Starbucks famous worldwide. Coffees were now watered down to increase product production, and high-tech machinery replaced authentic coffee-making handcraft and experience. Coupled with the global financial crisis, the demands for coffee plummeted, and many employees lost their jobs as Starbucks began to close shops.
$4.40 here at the NYMEX. A lot of folks in the developed countries are saying that OPEC cut should...
Schultz returned as CEO in January 2008 and focused on restoring the company's values of providing quality coffee and customer experience. Schultz went as far as closing all American stores for an evening to retrain baristas. To no surprise, Schultz once again achieved extraordinary success. Starbucks stock price grew 1,600% in 9 years, and the Starbucks brand became an international sensation. Howard Schultz once again resigned as CEO in December 2016, and Operations Officer Kevin Johnson took on the leading role. Once a small coffee bean shop, Starbucks is now a multi-billion-dollar company that you can find on almost every corner of America and the world. Here at FoodFanz, we will always provide you with quality content on the food world's latest happenings. Don't forget to click the bell and subscribe to never miss out.